What's up, guys? This video should have been out a few days ago. By a few, I mean like probably 4. But I did have a food truck event where we went to the Newell area. Yeah, the Newell area. We did a driveway party over there. I was, after that, I got sick for 3 days. I was laying in bed, one of those really bad ones. So anyways, I digress. Here we go. Moultrie Creek. This is what we're looking at here. And we're going to check on all the updates. This was taken on about the 15th, I think. Maybe a little earlier. 13th, somewhere around there. You can tell a lot of the sod is down. The houses are all painted in this area. But the real construction is what you're going to see in this top left corner here. And those areas on the south and north, I guess you would call it, of Bar Boulevard. And here's a look at the southern side of Bar Boulevard right here. Or the south side as I think of it. I don't know. I'm sure I'll get corrected if I'm wrong. But, you know, the quality's not in the voiceover on my videos. It's in the views. So there's that. Anyways, here's that southern side of Bar Boulevard. And look at all the houses that are done in this area. I mean, pretty much all of them are built out at this point. You see some pools are going in. A lot more bird cages in this area than I saw in Richmond when they first did the construction over there. So a lot more people choosing to have the pool built right away, which I noticed. And they are moving right along. Look at all the construction cars in the area. I mean, if you're building in this area, you should be pleasantly surprised by all the progress. Look at this. It's incredible. And actually, they were putting up walls. So I decided to stop and check out this house right below us. It's not below us because I don't fly over people. But that house right there, we're going to take a look at in a little bit. And you're going to see the construction where you get to watch them erect the precast walls and put them up. Look at all the construction workers in the area. Just all the vehicles out here. You're talking about drywall, framing, painting, the gamut, plumbing, everything. You name it, they're doing it. And it's incredible to see how quickly they go from one place to another. It's this is that northern end of Bar Boulevard toward Middleton here, is the direction we're flying. A lot more people driving around in this area too, looking at it. Obviously looking to purchase in this area. Rates are dropping, or they were. The Fed's coming out with another announcement tomorrow, whether they're staying the same, where the federal interest rate is staying the same or not. But yeah, mortgage rates have come down, so everybody's starting to purchase. You see the lawnmower out there getting after the golf green a little bit, and several cranes. So there's 3 cranes in just this area alone, 1 in the distance up there in the top. Sorry, there's not going to be arrows in this video. I'm just going to be honest with you. I'm too lazy to do it for this one. I'm trying to get it out because I've had this video for so long. I just want to get it out to you. And I've already done several videos on this area. So if you need specifics and you want to look at specific areas and where they're at and all that kind of stuff, feel free to check out those videos, and everything's pointed out for you. All right, we're going to go ahead. Now, this is a super zoomed in view. I have a 7 zoom on my drone, so I'm not this close to these guys. They don't even have any idea I'm here watching them. So they're putting these walls in. What I found was interesting is watch these two guys. You saw the one, he kind of propped that little, it's not little, but it's a rod over on the side wall there. They're going to swing the wall down and they're going to lower it onto these metal rods. It looks like rebar to me, poking up out of the foundation. And they lower it down onto these rebar, and it fits like a puzzle piece with that other wall that's already there. You see where the holes are. So they line up the holes with the rebar or those metal rods. They bring it down. There's one that's kind of uneven, so they have to lift it up a bit, and then they bring it back down. Because you can see the right side there is kind of stuck on it. He-Man's going to try and lift it on. Nope, he can't do it. We're going to have to bring it up. Oh, there we go. Okay. So now we have it, and they're going to lower it all the way down. I'll watch how quickly. I wouldn't be sticking my head under that thing if I was that guy, but whatever. Workman's comp. Watch how quickly these two guys drill holes. You can see the guy on the right's already drilling his hole. There goes the guy on the left drilling his hole. Now they're going to grab these metal rods. They're going to stick them up, and they're going to connect one to that hole that they just drilled. The second guy came, and it looks like the second guy came and it's already anchored. So there's anchor on it, and they attach it there to the wall, and then they attach it to the floor. And literally, that's how long the wall took to erect. 5 minutes. Now these guys are going to come, they're going to undo the chains, and the process starts back over. If you watched that whole process, it was actually less than 5 minutes, about 3 minutes that you watched the wall. I mean, from being hooked up. So the next wall is not hooked up yet, but from being hooked up to put into place, less than 5 minutes. Now these guys are setting the wall. I guess they're probably leveling it out, is what I'm guessing. And as you see, the guys got in the window to make sure everything's level and plumb. And then they're hooking up the other wall from the trailer. That guy on the left, it looks like he's checking the same thing. He's trying to make sure that first wall they put in, or maybe that's a second. I can't tell if there's another seam. This is actually how far away I was, is level and plumb. So pretty interesting that is how they do that. I was very interested. And back to the zoomed in view. I just wanted to make sure you don't think I'm fibbing that I'm just flying that close to these guys. I do have a zoom on my drone. Super cool. Let me know in the comments what you think about that process. We're going to move on here and take a look at a few other things, but I mean, can't complain about how quick that goes, huh? Can you? All right, so we're going to take a look over the golf course now and more toward boosters and all that stuff. A little more traffic in this area. You can see Middleton in the background. Not a lot of construction going on the southern end of Middleton. Pretty much anywhere except for Moultrie Creek right now. I was going to get a video of Well Point and a video of the other Eastport areas. But if I'm being honest, they look like that area in the top of the video is just dirt. So not much to see there. The rec centers are kind of coming along. You can't see much about that because the rec centers, it's more about what's inside anyway. and a lot about that. Now, this is the golf course right in between those areas that we've been flying, and we're going to fly around Boosters. Boosters is a sports bar and grill that they're building. I believe it's the first restaurant, bar, and grill in the area. Don't yell at me if I'm wrong. Feel free to correct me in the comments. I have no problem with that. And that is this cluster of buildings down here. And the big long one is actually Boosters. You can see how far the golf cart, that too. The golf course has come along. It's growing in nicely. It is starting to warm up here in Florida. So if you're not here, it has been in the 80s. It's dipping a little bit into the 60s. I know everybody up north is probably, I don't know what the temperatures are up there. They could be getting warm now too, I guess, since the groundhog saw a shadow or whatnot, or didn't. But it has been warm, so everything's growing in nicely down here. If you are down here, I would suggest starting a garden soon if you're going to start a garden, because if you don't, all your stuff's going to burn up because it won't grow fast enough in time before the sun to beat it down in the direct sunlight. I mean, you compare this to just a few videos ago and you can see how well this has really grown in. And a lot of these buildings, you see the roads are pretty much done out here. They are moving a lot of dirt in and out of here. They have dump trucks going in and out all the time. And there's big mounds of dirt now. And this is kind of looking toward that main downtown Eastport area. If you look in the top, kind of toward where the middle of the screen is now, where the blue roofs are, that's another area that's getting built out. And I'll kind of zoom in on that in a minute here. And you'll be able to check that out. These drones are getting pretty cool. They are getting pretty cool with all the stuff that you can do on them. This one has 3 cameras, so I can do a single like wide shot like this, or a 3x zoom and a 7x zoom. It's pretty neat. You can see the 2 rec centers right here on the kind of toward the right side, up in the middle of the screen, where the tennis court / pickleball court is that we're flying up on right now. And then here's a zoomed in view of that area. I don't want to get too far out. Want to be able to see. Look at that food truck in the bottom right corner there. That was kind of interesting, and I was wondering maybe I should take the food trailer out there, serve some of the construction workers. I mean, I don't have enough going on. I was talking to somebody the other day at one of the events I went to. I only do driveway parties pretty much now, but it was a driveway party, and he asked me if I'm still teaching. I said, yeah, I'm still teaching, doing videos, training for the Ironmans, coaching my son's football. I'm doing it all. Here's the rec centers. Like I said, you can't see how much they've done, but they are working on them. Obviously getting all the amenities and interior stuff taken care of and all of that. Whole area is looking really good. I'm really impressed how far they've come in just a few weeks. I know it's been a few weeks since I did a video. I was on spring break. Unfortunately, toward the end, I got pretty wiped out being sick, but I really appreciate you guys watching, sticking with me. And I'll try and get some more videos out for you. I'll definitely get some more of this area. Football season's winding down. My son has one more game this weekend, and then the playoffs on April 6th. And I'm going to try and put out a video of the food truck event we did the other day, so you guys get to see what the driveway party looks like. Hope you all enjoyed. Give us a thumbs up, a like, leave me a comment. Tell me what area you'd like to see. I'll check it out, see if it's growing or not. And I will see you in the next one.